everybody. Welcome on into QueenTiki Tarot. I am Tarina. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome on back. Oh, sorry, I had to get me some water, and I was jumping in from Mojo Tarot. Mojo is live right now. If y'all haven't caught him on live, you can hop on over and catch him on live. He will be doing live readings, like personal questions, if you want, after his live read. So I don't do personal questions, personal reading. So if you'd like, hop on over to Mojo Tarot, as well as Lunar Logic with Juju. She is live as well, and you can hop on over there and get your questions answered also. So I do absolutely love both of those readers. So if you need to have any personal questions asked, you can go ahead and hop on over to them. So tonight we're doing a collective read. Let me go ahead, I'm gonna pop that on. Let me turn it down a little bit. Alright. It is freaking hot. I was going to pre-record this because it's freaking hot AF. Oh, freaking hot AF in here, and I'm sweating like crazy. But I was going to pre-record this earlier, but I figured it wouldn't matter if I recorded it earlier and played it. It's still going to be hot either way. So, anyhow, up first, I will go ahead and say that I did get some signs. You know, like I do on occasion, my animal spirit guides. First, hey, Gun Guy. Hey, Shrek. How are y'all tonight? How are y'all? Welcome y'all in. Howdy, howdy, howdy. I know Pammy Bear, my mod, Pammy Bear, she's over with Mojo. Jojo Infinite is with Juju. I don't know Jason. I don't know where the other couple mods are. Delaney, I know Delaney was over in Juju's, but she may pop in here in a little bit. So, anywho, without further ado, we're just going to jump right in anyway. I saw for like the last couple days a white butterfly. I'm just saying, it got to be like 90s today. And it felt like it was like in the hundreds. Was how like hot and humid it was today outside. And with my AC literally not working, yeah, it was like absolutely insane. And yeah, also quick heads up, thank you for the donation that I received the other day. I don't know if this person wants me to name them or not, but I wanted to say thank you for that as well. So I know some people, they don't like to be like straight up named out, and it was like after the live stream ended, like a couple hours. So I just want to, you know, shout out to that person for making thank you. I really, really appreciate it. So anyhow, without further ado. Alright, so for the last couple days, I saw like this white butterfly, and it was flying around, like all around my backyard and everything. And I had to look up to see what the symbolism and everything for a white butterfly meant. And as a general, for general read, it means hope, new beginnings, transformation, spiritual change, or a message from a passed on loved one. So there may be a passed on loved one that may be trying to reach somebody. And so if you happen to see white butterfly or whatever around you, really in essence it's any butterflies, but specifically white butterflies. It also means angels are watching over you. So your angels are watching over you. and selfless love. And then it also could mean a year of good luck. So, for your love journeys, it would mean purity, innocence, and also new beginnings. There could be a new beginning in your love journey as well. For those of you who are on a twin flame journey, it's the same thing as love, purity, innocence, and new beginnings, but it also is a connection to the divine and a spiritual awakening. Now, I also did yesterday, which was so freaking odd, because I just happened to look out the window and this huge freaking crane. Like, at first I thought it was a stork, and I was like, no, that's not a stork. Like, storks are white, I thought. So I had to look it up real quick, and it was actually a crane. And it was like this massive size crane, and this wingspan was huge. And it landed on the pool, and it sat there, and I was opening up my window, and just as I was opening up my window to let some air get in yesterday, it kind of took off, and the wingspan was massive. I was just like, wow. I just stared at this thing and like mesmerized by it. But the symbolism for cranes are longevity, wisdom, good fortune, and purity. So there again is that purity, and it's symbols of spiritual enlightenment, which to me is again enlightenment or maybe an awakening of some sort again. And it's also grace, so graceful, being graceful and whatever it is that you've got going on for this next week. And then it's associated with the natural world and can be a symbol of peace and new beginnings. So again, there's that new beginnings. So there's something about new beginnings for this week. And it's also interconnectedness of all things. So, which is that connection to the divine. So the interconnectedness to all beings. So there's something about being connected or being whole all in one. It's like being connected on like an higher enlightenment, but being connected to not just source, not just the divine, but with all beings together. And then it also means the cranes are actually known to mate for life. So I thought that was really amazing, which gave me kind of like that twin flame vibes, because they're known to mate for life. And they represent faithfulness, commitment, and an importance on family bonds. So, which to me, it gave me the impression of unions are coming and taking place this week. For some, and then it also means resilience in the face of challenges. So there may be some unions coming in and taking place this week, but you're going to be facing some sort of challenge, or you're overcoming some sort of challenge, and you've been resilient in overcoming these challenges, or you're going to need to be resilient in overcoming whatever challenges are coming your way in order to come into union with your partner. There may be arguments, fighting on the outside that you're going to have to protect your union from. So there may be, you and your person are going to be fine. It's just you're going to have to not listen to the naysayers. You're going to have to, I don't want to say stay in your little cocoon, especially because the white butterfly, and then I'm getting ready to read on, because I also saw an orange monarch butterfly. So it gives me like kind of like the cocoon in a way. So maybe you're kind of have to like be quiet for a little bit and just kind of really get to know one another, away from all the noise, away from all the eyes, away from all of it, just to protect your union for a little while. before you really kind of just, it's out there. All right, and then next up, I did see this monarch butterfly, which it kind of just kept hitting at my door. And then it kept hitting at the house, and it kept flying all around. So, and it also means resilience, especially with the color orange. And it means encouragement, excitement, passion. It also meant stay positive. And it means, the meaning of this type of butterfly is reconnect with joy and bliss. With your inner bliss. I'm sorry. So it's like you're finally going to be able to tap in with reconnecting with your inner, maybe like your inner child. You're kind of like maybe giddy, excited, happy. And then excitement to positively transform your life experience. And then it's also connected to your sacral chakra for creativity and your connection with others for you as well. Oh, and then the number 444. I kept seeing the number 444 and 333 like consistently for like the last few days. 333 and 444. So I am going to read those off real quick, the meaning of those. And I'm just going to do a Google, real quick Google. Alright, 333. And it's support, encouragement, and guidance from the universe and your spiritual guides. Sign that your angels are with you, offering assistance as you navigate life's journey, particularly when you're at a crossroads or facing a decision. It can also indicate need for self-love, creativity, and there's that creativity again, and a reminder to find balance in your mind, body, and soul. So realigning your chakras, making sure you stay in balance with yourself. And it's also manifestation. Some interpretations of 333 suggest that it can be a powerful number for manifestation. It can indicate that your thoughts and intentions are aligning with your creative forces of the universe, and you have the potential to bring your desires into reality. So it's this good time for manifestation right now. And be creative with whatever it is that you want to manifest in for yourself. All right, let's see 444. And then 444 is support, stability, and guidance from your angels or the universe. Signifies that you're on the right path and your hard work is recognized and you're surrounded by positive energy. And it also suggests that you're being encouraged to build a strong foundation for your goals and trust in your intuition. And this also, associated with manifestation, indicates your intentions and desires are likely to come to fruition. So with the combination of 333 and 444, I'm telling you, you're in perfect alignment for your manifestations. And it also means end of a phase. 444 can also signify the end of a particular phase in your life and the beginning of a new one, often accompanied by positive change and spiritual growth. So with the white butterfly, the crane, and the orange monarch butterfly, along with the 444, I'm telling you, this is all like lining up, bam, bam, bam. And then with love and relationships, in the context of love and relationships, 444 can indicate stability, harmony, and a strong bond with your partner. It can also be a sign of support during challenging times or a message to build stronger connections. So you're being asked to build a stronger connection with your partner or your person. So there you go. If you have a person or you're wanting to talk to a person, maybe reach out and start forming that bond with your person. But again, with that crane, was it the crane energy? I think it was like, yeah, because some of these are it's your soulmate coming in, It's like your twin flame is coming in, like your person, and it's making sure that you're protecting that energy. Somebody might not be happy about it, and that might be why you need to be quiet, be careful. There may be somebody who's not happy. I got Queen on in the background. You got another one, Bites the Dust. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull out. I wasn't going to do these. Hey Jason, how are you? Sorry, I was going to say hi. I saw you pop in, but I wanted to finish reading up what I was reading. I didn't want you to think I missed you coming in. I was on a roll there. I didn't want to get thrown off guard. Your funeral. Your funeral song. Really? Yes, collective reading. I did want to make mention, please keep in mind, it is a collective reading, and all the readings that I do, they're like literally, they're not just for the now, they are for future people as well. Like, if I get that I read for like the week out, but when I do my prayers to God, the divine, I not only ask that I reach people who are in the chat or who are watching, but who are going to be watching in the future, who may need to hear whatever it is that I am putting out there. So if it does not resonate with you, that's okay. Leave what doesn't resonate with you. Take what does and leave the rest, because it is meant for somebody out there. I am tapping into the whatever overall energy is. I may be tapping into like 5 different energies, 10 different, and it may be kind of like coming in all together. It's not just one specific story I'm tapping into. You know, there's like 5, 10 maybe kind of coming together, maybe kind of jumbled in. And with this one being a collective, you know, we're going to get all kinds of signs and all kinds of stuff coming in. Now, when I do the all signs or whatever, I might get Aries. You know, if I'm starting off with Aries, I'm going to get Aries, but I'm going to get like maybe 5, 10, 20, 100 different energies coming at me all at once. It's not going to be one person's story. So please don't take it as that's just one person, okay? And it's not just me. It's not my reading. This is not my story, you know, because not all of it resonates with me, I'm going to tell you. Not all the shit resonates with me, you know, and I know it don't all resonate with the people in the chats, you know, but it's going to resonate with somebody out there. You also want your naked butt from the waist down. So, if it does not apply to you, let it go. Don't take offense to it. Just, it won't relate to you. Let it go. Alright, you got Imagine Dragons, whatever it takes. Somebody's going to do whatever it takes to get whatever they want. Go for it, boo. Whatever it takes. Go after it. Okay, you got Pisces. Imaginative. Alright. Alright, you could be dealing with the Pisces. This could be for Pisces. You could have Pisces somewhere in your chart. 12th house. Surrender. Somebody could be ready to surrender to a connection. Or this could be something about your 12th house. Could be something about your dreams. Could be karma as well. Could also be something about forgiveness. Forgiving, letting something go. Or somebody's feeling guilty about something. This could also deal with the Akashic records, tapping into your Akashic records and ascensions. And then you have Mercury communication, which we are in Mercury retrograde right now. So this is this whole communication. Somebody may need to communicate their thoughts, their feelings. Or maybe they could be curious, wondering. Ready to let go of some sort of baggage. Maybe kind of like ready to communicate and let something go. Ready to heal. It could be healing a connection. The Pisces here. Pisces is all emotional. Not all emotional. I mean, you can be very emotional, Pisces. But it has a lot to do with the dreamy, future aspects a lot of the times. But they're magical, mystical. But they're also very emotional, being the water signs. And with the communication here, but being the surrender, you're kind of like wanting to like let something go. Healing something, ready to heal something. And then you have Libra here. It's like taking the rose-colored glasses off. Ready to be fair. Ready to bring balance into a situation. And it's funny because in this Libra card here, it does say graceful as well. And that did come back out. Hey, Delaney. How are you, darling? The Libra card here does say judgmental. There could be somebody who was very judgmental about a situation. Could have been blinded by something. Things were hidden. You didn't know. Could have been something like you didn't know and you were prejudging something. And now you're feeling a little guilty about it. And you're wanting to kind of like have a talk. Because now somebody is seeing something a little bit more clearly. You have Uranus, mystery. Okay. Surprise. There's some sort of surprise. Somebody, a breakthrough. They've gained some sort of insight. Again, this could be an awakening of some sort. If they've gone through an awakening, they could be ready to surrender to a connection. Or they are going through an awakening and they're healing, could be healing past karma, letting go of past hurts, past baggage. This could be, it's just they're letting the past go. Like whatever happened in the past, it's done, it's over, and it's just like let bygones be bygones, boom, done, over. And it's, you've like healed this. And it is like with the Uranus here, it's like it is an emotional, very much an emotional breakthrough. With the rose glasses coming off, you're seeing things much more clearly. And this, with the communication, you may be wanting to communicate with somebody and let this persons, you know about this possible transformation or this, what you've gone through in some sense. And then with this unknown psychic abilities, it's like an inner knowing, your intuition. Maybe you intuitively know this is coming for some of you. It's like you put the pieces together, pieces of the puzzle together. You're putting the pieces of a puzzle together. But this here, the mystery, you're elevating to a very high level, this oneness. For some of you, oneness, source. You've done the shadow work. Look at you. Tad wet and cold. I wish it would cool down here. Shoot. It's a little wet here, but it's not too cold. You're in your North Node, boo. Look at you. Ah! I'm so excited for you. Okay, you got Ascendant here. Okay, you worked, some of you could have been like a body image, like it's like you love you now. It's like self-love. Like you could look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, you know what? I accept who I am. Flaws and all. Good for you. Absolutely. And like you just finally love who you are. You're like, you know what? If the other person don't love me or they don't love me, it's like, who gives a flying rat's ass? I love me. You know? Who cares, right? Yeah, because somebody could have been judgmental and it put you in like this place for a while, but you're like, no, I'm good. I'm good with the way I am. If you don't like it, oh, that's on you. That's not on me. That's on you. And you've healed. You've healed in this Chiron energy. You surrendered like all your fears, all those emotions, all that to the divine, and you healed whatever was in that Chiron energy. Growth. It was something that could have come down through past life energy, down through the family line, where maybe, maybe people told you weren't good enough, or you couldn't do this, you couldn't do that, and you've broken that. Or they said that you weren't pretty enough, or handsome enough, or you couldn't do this right, or you couldn't do that right, and you have broken that. And you have stepped into your destiny. You are now in your North Node. You have taken your power back from everyone and anyone. And you are now in your North Node. You are on your path. Or some of you will be stepping into your path this week. And this is what you're working towards this week. Hells to the yeah. Look at y'all. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Ah. Get it. No, that was, could be Pisces, could be Libra in your chart. Or that's just what's being illuminated right now. Let me tell you, Jason, I feel that it has been a hell of a journey. I think it's raining again. I don't know if you can hear it raining. It's pouring right now. Yes, it's sweaty, sticky. I'm like, ooh. And you want to hop in the shower and get all the sweat and stickiness off of you. But the moment you get out of the shower, it's like you're all hot and sweaty and sticky all over again. But you know what? You're coming through at the other end. Coming through. You're at the other ends. You're in your North Node. On your destined path. I know. I freaking... you know what? Give me like 1 sec. I'm gonna put the fan right here at my door. Give me a sec. I'll be right back. Girl, why are you laughing like that? Alright, actually, I think I'm gonna close this door and we'll kick the kitties out. How's that sound? So I open the window up. I know they ain't gonna go out when it's raining, but you got young blood on right now. Woo. 5 seconds of summer. You want it? Just walking. Not reading between sweaty, sticky. Jason, don't flirt. It'll be a sweaty, sticky, wet, humid titty. Who was it said humid titty? Alright, you got 2 here. You got take charge. Yes, take charge with authority. You got the Lord card. Look at that crown. It's like the king. Man up. But then you got the Earth Mother. Feel loved and comforted. So this is like the Empress energy with the creativity. I know where my mind went with that, but I mean... Alright, so you got the... Be careful! For some of you, if y'all are... There's thunder now. If y'all are hooking up this week, pregnancy, but you got King, Empress, the Lord. Well, he's a Lord. Good Lord. Who needs to come in and take charge. Take your person by the hands. I know where that kind of led my mind to, too. Ooh, take charge. Right, Delaney? You know where that leads your mind to. The Lord taking charge. It's like those romance books. Oh shit! That scared me. Alright, you got right here, you got the Knight of Wands. Yeah, right? Look, I'm going to tell you, I do read some books. I do love those books. But the Knight of Wands, passionate, confident, charismatic, restless, events requiring immediate action. Trust your instincts, stay focused, and a passionate relationship. I'm telling you, you got somebody who's wanting to come in. Maybe a little hot and bothered wanting to come in. Freaking hot! coming in this week. Look at that. You already got the girl's name? I tell you what, I have the boys and girls' name. If I ever did again. And I got confirmation by God that I'm allowed to name it that. All right, what else? But that's a very, very off chance. All right, you got, what? You got the Four of Wands celebration this week? Stop. Look, 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 look. Some of y'all are celebrating this week. You got Aries on that card? You got Dark Horse on in the background, Katy Perry. Come on, give me one more. Got a new one. Queen of Swords. Alright, celebration. But she's sitting there. She wants a celebration, or he, she, take it as it resonates. I can read it one of two ways, either being blocked by a Queen of Swords, or she's sitting there wanting truth, wanting clarity. Or she's ready to speak her truth and clarity, to bring forth some sort of celebration, some sort of happiness. In some sense, she could be defending it as well, but that's more the King of Swords. Would be more protecting as well. But the Queen of Swords will protect also, if need be. She'll sit there on her throne. She can be cutting. She'll speak her truth in defense of her own happiness, on her own wish fulfillment, on what it is that she wants that's going to make her truly happy. She has a name for a boy. Expired reproductive system. Ain't gonna happen to me. I think mine's nearing its way out. Or we're coming close to it. That's so funny. What do we have? You got, remember that it's okay to be happy. Really, it is. So, while you may be wanting to defend your connection, that whatever's coming in, remember it's okay to live in the moment and be happy. You know, there may be a storm brewing around you, fighting, arguing, whatever going on around for some of you. But it's okay to be happy. For you and your person to stay happy. You're allowed that. You know, others may not be too happy, but that's not your problem, is it? Ooh. Okay, you may be dealing with some sort of obsession. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and this is a Capricorn card as well. This could be in your chart, or this could be who you're dealing with. It could be you're feeling bound, stuck, or you did feel bound and stuck in a situation. Doesn't have to be addictions, or could have been in a situation where somebody you had an energy surrounding you that you felt tied to, in a sense. Could have been somebody who was codependent on you, or you on them, for whatever reason. You could have been, you or your person could have been dealing with some sort of toxicities, or doing something in excess. Now, in excess, it could be being at the gym too much, playing video games too much, or just spending too much time working, or it could be anything, you know, as far as this card goes. But there's something about some truth coming to the forefront here, and wanting some sort of making plans, setting new goals, setting new, putting some new ideas into motion. Either this is you wanting to do this, or this is your person wanting to come in and make an attempt with you. So keep that in mind. I like how you put that. The X was fixed. Why didn't you get fixed, Trek? There's always that question. Why is it always got to be the women? And it's just a question. I'm just asking. Okay, you got vortex of creativity, spiral into your creative vortex, unleashing imaginative power to manifest your dreams into reality. New heights. Let your connection with spirit ground you as you reach for the sky. This is giving, okay, there's a dove here. You may be trying to go after what it is that you want. Some of you, this could be a person, your union, soulmate, whatever. You may have to get creative with it. for some of you, your person may have walked away, and now you are having to, like, I don't know if you're wanting, if you're just like, shit, and now you have to think creatively, like, how you're going to get this person back, because they may have, like, walked away. Depending on your situation. Others of you, you may be inspired by your twin flame connection, or your soulmate connection, or your union coming into play, and this is going to set off some sort of, like, sacral chakra creativity within you, and it is going to take off, and it is going to soar within you. Maybe within the both of you, it's going to literally take off. So take that as it resonates. All right, now let's get on the other aspect of it. Yeah, you can have the reversal, and it's easier than if it is for a woman to do it. That's why, you know, for a woman, it's a lot. It's harsher, and it does a lot more damage to her body when she has to do that and go through it. And yeah, for men, y'all are big babies. That's what it is. That's what it is. Y'all just get the visual, and it's like, alright, somebody is tired of the drama. Somebody was tired of the drama. The fake friends. Could have been a breakup. Or I'm getting they may have broken away. They're tired of the drama and they walked away from a friend group. Or it could have been could have gotten divorced, broke up, divorced because of what was being said to the other party from friends. Could have been lies, deception, whatever that was spiraling around it, and you're just so sick and tired of it, and you just walked away from it. You're just like, yeah, no, I'm good, I'm done. Like, you don't want that negative energy around you. You just don't want that. You don't want to be in that drama. It's just too much. Too much negativity. Too much. Just, ugh. You want peace. You wanted your own peace, so you just walked away from it. Could have had to cut cords, energetic cords, from all those people, or just, you know, if you're with somebody could be in their head upset about the fact that you may have walked away, divorced them, broke up with them, whatever. If you did cut any kind of energetic cords or bindings or anything like that, this person, or pulled back your energy, or took back your power, this person is going to absolutely feel it. They're going to miss it. They're going to be in their head. They could be really just going through it. I don't know why we're talking about this snip and chat. got your unnatural. Imagine Dragons. What else do we have? Oh, you got played out. Yeah. You probably got tired of the same shit over and over and over for some of you, and you're just like, I'm done. I'm done. It's played out. Again. Groupie. For some of you, I'm getting like this is like running towards this group for money because of some sort of money. Evidence, proof, facts. Others, it's like it's the same shit over and over and over. You got tired of it. There's a couple scenarios. Alright, it's either you left we're talking to a bunch of either different girls or different guys, doesn't matter, and you're more focused on material wealth, materialistic things, who's going to be better for your social life, your status, your career, who are you going to be able to climb the ladder with. And somebody was spying and trying to get some sort of evidence for proof. It could have been like an ex or somebody from this group that you were dating, trying to get evidence of dating any one of these people, whatever purpose. Or there was some sort of bribery because they found some sort of proof of dating multiples, men, women, whatever. Or to come back around and it's because somebody got some sort of inheritance, like they got a lot of money, and it's like you come back only because this person has money. Or there's some sort of evidence about somebody paying a lot of people for some sort of proof, some sort of evidence, and you fled, walked away from a situation, and it's a group of people. They may have been paying to try to get some sort of evidence, some sort of proof on something. They stole this proof. Like, they may have hacked into emails, into government, could have even been like government websites. Like, you're stuck. No changes. This is somebody who is stuck in the past for whatever reason. They could have tried to get into bank account information. They could have tried to get into credit card information, house information, mortgage information, taxes, like any kind of government, medical information, insurance, like whatever it is. Like, they were trying to get your information from you. Cloud hungry, because this person wanted to be on top. Says anything, make shit up, dramatic. Like, this person was like, this person is like over dramatic about shit. But this groupie is a boss daddy. There's somebody who's like a head of like all these, could be females, could be a guy above like all these girls, females, women, whatever. Either they own their own business or they just have a lot of money, who act like they got this big D energy. But they're clout hungry. Maybe they're trying to get with somebody for status because they got money, status, whatever. But they're stealing information to try to make their way to the top. Take somebody down. And you walked away from this group. You're like, I'm done. It's a waste of time. Y'all are stuck in the past. Can't let bygones be bygones. Okay, let's... Alright, I don't know. It is what it is. What else? Yeah, that's pretty sad. Wanting over love, like, no. I always say, choose love. Choose love, period. Like, you can build together. Always build together. Like, money ain't shit. Hell, I'd rather live in the freaking woods in a freaking tent, foraging for food, and be head over heels in love with my person than marry somebody just for freaking money, because Lord knows what kind of douchebag you'd be married to. I mean, and I'm not saying every rich person is a, you know, crappy person. I mean, but you know what I mean? You just, I don't know. It's just, you'd rather find somebody who's genuine. Okay, you're tired. You feel burdens. Loss, kind of hopeless. Maybe kind of had to leave, like traveling, moving, leaving. I got suitcases. Suffering, emotions, your feelings, real feelings, or kept hidden, quiet. What you thought you wanted, it's not exactly what you wanted. Broken dreams. You got envy. Resentful, competitive. Somebody's not happy. They're envious of you. Either you're envious, you have somebody envious of you, or you have somebody who's just hating on you, and you, like, you don't know why. Like, why? Why is this person not like me? Like, I don't know. You're tired, you're exhausted, you're like sitting there, like, your thoughts, your emotions, you're keeping it quiet, you're keeping it hidden. You got somebody who's like competing with you, they're not happy, they resent you, and you're sitting here like, why? You don't know what direction to go. You're in your head, you're in your mind. And maybe not knowing what choice to make for some of you, which direction to go. But it's a continuous cycle. It's something that's back and forth, back and forth. This continuous cycles over your head, overextended. Like, this is like this person's like hitting rock bottom, and you're just kind of like banging your head like you don't know what to do about the situation. Maybe kind of like you don't know how to help this person, or if you can, really you can't. You're tired. The only person you can fix is yourself. You can't help somebody else if they don't want to be helped. No, Shrek. No. You're absolutely doing love over money any day. At least that's my opinion. I'd rather be with somebody who respects me, who gets me, who understands me, who cares what I feel, think, want, actually listens. And doesn't want me to just sit there and shut up and not say a word. You know, like equal give and take kind of thing. You want somebody who's actually going to reciprocate. Exactly. It's got to be mutual. Like, you want to hear all about what they got going on, but you want them to be able to listen to what you've got going on as well. Yeah, the more money you have, the more problems you have. That's kind of the way I see it. So just because you got not as much and you're just barely getting by, it's one thing. Think about the more money you have. It's just a lot more problems you got to deal with. Yeah, it's a lot more cool shit you got, but it's also a lot more problems you got to deal with. Think how many people want to take you out when you got that much money. Sorry, I don't mean to put it like that, but it is what it is. Somebody's not being guided. Like, their spirit guides are not with them. Whatever this path is, it's not being spiritually guided. Whatever the path they were on, for some of you, your twin flame is breaking free. They're moving on. They're letting go. Taking their power back, they're letting go. Taking care of themselves. They're retreating, they're letting go. May have held on. It's not something that they've been advised to do by the spirit guides. Because somebody is not listening to the signs that they're being given by the guardian angels and their ancestors. Either for your twin flame unions or your soulmate unions. They feel stuck, they feel trapped in their head, worried. You're overthinking. Some of you, you could be afraid to take a leap, take a step. Or you're just there's something that you're afraid with your twin flame. Or your soulmate. Let me... see, what are they afraid of? Attracting the same old, same old. Yeah. Some of us went into hermit mode. All right, what's blocking? What are they fearful of? Staying stuck. It's like a repeated cycle, repeated patterns. And retreating. Okay, we get the retreating. It's a runner, possibly. Okay, the chaser might become the runner now. Your fear of being hurt has made you retreat. It's time to get out and try again. And this is like a past life cycle for some of you. For some of you, it may be kind of like okay, you may fear being confined with that staying stuck card. It may feel like, you may feel like Ooh, okay. Like confinement. Like somebody is like hovering, you know, or just being too clingy, too needy, too much, too whatever. And the other person is like, you're afraid of being hurt or being abandoned or whatever, so you're just not putting your effort out there. You're not letting yourself go, not even putting your heart into it. So you're just like ready to run. And then you have the fear of touch. You don't trust touch. Take small steps until you feel comfortable with others. This could be one of you, or this could be both of you. Especially if you've dealt with any kind of trauma in your past. And trust me, I understand that as well. Personally, I understand that. So, but it's a slow process. You have to slowly allow yourself to come out of that. That's a communication also with your partner or your person. I'm sweating even more. Absolutely, Jason. You got fated to be alone. Some of you feel like you're destined to be alone. You gave up on love because you think you're meant to be alone. It's not true. Some of you are just kind of like in this mode of giving up, saying the hell with it. And you got eye candy, beauty fades, choose someone for their inner beauty and personality. There's something about maybe judging for looks and etc. And then you got hiding feelings. You need to express how you feel to the one you love to see how they feel in return. And it's you're holding back your emotions and your feelings, and you're needing to open up your heart space to not only share your feelings with the other person, but also to hear and allow them to express how they feel towards you, and actually hear and listen. And boundaries as well, you know, depending on those feelings, you know, keep in mind. Especially if they're not, you know, they're not romantic towards you, keep that in mind. And then at the bottom of the deck, you got unlovable. You got practice radical self-acceptance and love yourself with all your flaws. So this is like, you may be feeling unlovable by others. So this is like making sure that you love you. Self-love. So this is what's like in some of your guys' minds, some of your guys' fears, what's holding you back could be what's causing you to run, flee. And this is what spirit guides are like trying to show you. And you running is like, they're like, no. We're trying to tell you, no, not this time. No, not this time. Like maybe this time for some of your soulmate unions or your twin flame unions, maybe this is something you guys are meant to work out together. And I don't know, some of you. Alright. You know what? I'm not going to do this. I'm going to do who's in your energy this week. And what do they want? You know, Jason, I looked that up. Just an FYI. I found that interesting. Fallon. That is a cool name, Fallon. I think that's in one of my books. Okay, you got somebody who wants a small favor. They hope you can help me with something small. You got somebody who they don't know. Okay, either one, they are certain, they know what they want from you. Or, my eye is itchy. Allergies. Maybe they're certain about you, they have you figured out, they know what they want, and they're coming towards you. That could be for some of you. Others of you, you were headed towards somebody and you're not sure about this person. There may be somebody in your energy like you don't know about this person. You're not clear what their intentions are for you. Or you just haven't figured that person out yet. That's pretty cool. I like the spelling too. You got great news. I have something amazing to tell you. Ooh, somebody coming in to tell you they got something amazing to tell you. Alright, somebody got some good news for you. Or you have good news for somebody. Again, flip it, switch it. I like fried tofu, and I haven't had any, and I cannot tell you how long. It's been since I was in Korea. Right. Who else is in their energy? Apology. I'm still not over what happened and would appreciate an apology. So somebody is still wanting some sort of an apology from you, or you're wanting an apology from somebody else. Delaney, do you need an apology? I'm sorry, Delaney. What did I do? And then entertainment. Now, I find your life amusing and your stories comical. So you find, either you find somebody's life entertaining, or they don't find you entertaining at all. I don't know, maybe somebody don't think you're funny. You try to be funny, and maybe somebody doesn't think you're funny. And tell them, oh well. There's the door. Like, there's the freaking door. You don't need an apology. Okay. Anybody else need an apology? Gun guy? Where'd gun guy go? Shrek, did you run gun guy off? Empathy. Somebody might want to come in, want some empathy from you, provide emotional support, and always try to understand you. Or you're empathizing with somebody. Alright, well, I'm handing them out. Jason, you need an apology? I think I apologize to Jason enough as it is. Okay, you got chaos. It's not my fault, I'm a magnet for trouble. Chaos follows me wherever I go. So somebody's wanting to come in, cause chaos, or you're causing some sort of chaos to somebody else. Eruption in somebody's life. And you got positive. My intentions are pure and I only want to improve your life. Somebody in your energy is positive. They want to improve your life, or you or somebody else. Collab. They want to work together to achieve shared success. This could be what this apology is about as well. And then laugh. I'm telling you, somebody does not think you're funny. Nobody makes me laugh like you, and I need some fun. But they don't think you're funny. Or you don't think somebody's funny, but they want to laugh. What the hell? Somebody wants to date. I'd love to get together sometime and learn more about you. Which, this is kind of like mid. My kids would be like cringe. I don't know. I always apologize to you over dumb shit. Either I say or do or don't do, or I don't know. Even if I think I screwed up, I still apologize for dumb shit. It's just me though. If I know I messed up, I'll call myself out and say I messed up. I'll own what I do. If I messed up, I'll say it. I'm not the typical Aries. You got the laugh part down. Alright, well that was it. I think that's it. It's funny. I just got Memories, Maroon 5. And I was just taking a drink. Cheers. Maroon 5. Cheers to my water. It's a good quote. When's who gonna call? Okay, Shrek. Let me see if I can pull some divine time. Now I'm gonna tell you what, these divine timing cards suck. Because they're so funny. Like, I can pull the divine timing cards, but they never give me, like, a true, accurate, like, on this specific day or whatever. And it's a big deck. Actually, it's like, I think 2 decks, 3 decks, 2 or 3 decks. And I don't read these upside down either, so. And this is what Loki freaking was laying on and knocked over, so they're blessed by a cat. Kidding, kidding, kidding. To all of you would be like, oh my gosh, she worships a cat. No, no I don't. Don't be assholes. Okay. I think I got it. Well, you know what, Shrek? I 100% feel that. But you know what? I would say divine timing. You know what Jason would say? Slow and steady wins the race. I do not. You know what? There's people out there, though, that would be like, it would say some stupid shit like that, though. Oh gosh. Okay. Heavenly Father, Lord Jesus Christ, Yeshua, Holy Spirit, God Almighty, guardian angels, ancestor, spirit guides. Shrek would like to know when his woman is going to call. You got next month looks promising. November. Things happen sooner when you focus your energy on you. It's time to let go. You got don't force things and more patience is required. So, what I'm getting from this is you might hear from her next month, but what you're needing to do is, one, have patience. She may be feeling your energy, so what you need to do is let go. You're maybe trying to control the situation. Okay? You can't force or control it. Okay? Things will happen sooner when you focus on you. So take care of you. Make sure you're grounding yourself. You're healing from your previous relationship. Do that shadow work. No, you're not screwed, Shrek. Make sure you're healing from your previous relationship. You're focusing on you. You're doing the shadow work. You're doing what you need to do. This it's time to let go does not mean let her go, okay? This means it's time to let that energy go, okay? Time to let go of the constant focus on her and focus on you. Focus on your healing. Focus on what it is that you need to focus on. Because right here it says do not force things, which means you may be trying to control the situation right now. Which means right here is why it's saying more patience is required. You need to be patient. Be patient. Give up control on the situation. Trust me, I get it. And then you got things are going to happen sooner when you focus your energy on you. Focus on you. Focus on your family. Heal from this past. Heal from this previous, the marriage, the divorce, everything that you went through. What lessons did you learn from that situation so you do not bring it into this new relationship? Okay? So that's why it's time to let go. Now you may hear from her next month. Don't go over the top and get all excited about it, okay? She may reach out to you. It may be the beginning stages of it and kind of tapping in to see where you're at as far as August. But things may start to really take off in November. Okay? So that's kind of what I'm getting with this. So it's not that like you're screwed. It's just the healing journey really does. It sucks to go through that. Yeah, honey, let me tell you, I get it. I freaking get it. But if you're not healed and you go into the new relationship in the same energy that you were in the past relationship, it's going to all work out the same way. And you don't want to go through that same heartache and heartbreak that you went through in your previous relationship and repeating that cycle over and over and over. You want to make sure that you've learned those lessons and all that, so that way you don't carry all that into the new relationship. And you can give this new person, if she is meant to be your person, you can give this new person everything, your entire heart. And she can give that back to you. And you can just really be happy. So you have to kind of just... And let me tell you how much it sucks to just let it go, let it be. And it hurts like a bitch. But... But when you do that work on you and do that deep shadow work, it does help. And even if you have to, Shrek, and there is absolutely 100% no judgment, if you have to go to a therapist just to talk, or talk to yourself in a freaking mirror, or talk out loud just to work things out in your mindset, you know, then to work through it, do that. So, I mean, there is nothing wrong with how you work through the process of things. Because all it's going to do is make you a better person for your, not just for yourself, but for your person and for your kids. trust me, it's not like it's not something that I myself have not gone through. I've gone through some hellified shit. Oh, it's starting to rain again. And it's not easy going through it. It's really not easy. Especially when you have to face yourself and look deep within. I hope it helped. You know what? It's funny. What's the full moon? I think I did that. Was it last week? Week before? I think I did the same thing. You know what I'm going to tell you? There are actually very good therapists. You have to find, my personal opinion would be finding a spiritual therapist, one who believes in spirituality as well, because they actually are very good. They understand not only the, they understand that. Hey, Klaus! Jumping in through the window, scaring the shit out of me. They understand not only the aspect of the healing journey and what you're going through and doing the shadow work and all that other blah blah process, but they also understand the spiritual aspect as well, as far as like elevation, ascension, and things like that. So you're getting they understand it very, very, very well. Whereas like a therapist, a psychiatrist, you know, the traditional kinds, they're more on a science-backed, science-based, and not that they don't believe in spirituality, it's just there's far and few that look more into the spirituality aspect of it, unless it's like religious, you know, like organized religion, but I'm talking about like the spiritual aspect of it as well. A group setting. Check, they have groups for all different types of different things. Okay, hold on. Yep. I think you can like look up on, oh shoot, I think there's like, if you go on Facebook or whatever, they've got like where you can look for different groups for all kinds of different things. I'm not saying you're desperate or anything, but you know. It'd be something that I would ask, like when you call. and talk to the, it could be a counselor, a therapist, a psychiatrist, whomever. Yeah, I have written, I don't know, written poems or just writings and just kind of like let my thoughts out, put it out there. Oh, Shrek, let me tell you. Yeah, I saw a, oh, many years ago. It was, oof, after going through my first divorce, and then for many years after, I was seeing a psychiatrist and a therapist for a while. And, yeah, one of those things, like, my psychiatrist would ask me, he would be like, and it's one of those questions they always have to ask you, like, have you ever thought about harming yourself or harming somebody else, right? And I would always look at him and I'd be like, you seriously want me to answer that question? I'd be like, it's not me we need to worry about. I'm like, but thinking and doing are two totally different things, right? Right. Would I do it? No. If I thought about it? So that question is a very tricky question, and he's like, just remember, anytime anyone in my position asks you that question, the answer is always no. I've never. So I'm like, well, quit asking me that question. I'm like, that's a stupid question. I'm like, because who hasn't thought about beating the shit out of somebody once in their life? I mean, really? Come on. I'm all love and light, don't get me wrong. But my old, like, come on. There has been some people and, like, you really think about it and you really have to hold yourself back. Oh. Oh. Oh gosh. Oh. I went through a very, very long, panic attacks and things like that. Just really, really bad for so many years. So I had to, it was really bad. So, I mean, we all have to deal with things for many years sometimes to go through it, so there's no shame, no talk to people like that. I think it's everybody else is the problem. What's the sign? No, I'm just joking. say a Gemini? No. Jason, like, oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know. That's, that's all you can really do as a parent, is just listen. Oh. Yes, talk to Jason the counselor. Well, that's as Jason chooses. I mean, I don't want to speak for Jason. I know Jason's got a lot on his plate. Oh, we got Lady Gaga on the phone. Poker face. I don't even know why I watched the live. Just chatting. Can you even get into it? See, Shrek, that's what I'm talking about, darling. You know, getting into a relationship, jumping into one, and, you know, you gotta get you settled. I mean, you're not going to be 100%. I'm going to tell you that, you know, going into any kind of relationship. You're not going to be 100% where you're supposed to be. That's what makes it fun. It's like when you actually come together, that's where you build the rest of it all together. That's the fun part of it. But you should be at a really good place and point in your life when you two do come together. Your computer, me computer. Yes, I am on my phone. Well, I'm on my phone most of the time too. Is that a bad thing? Actually, probably. My phone gets hot a lot. It's been 3 years since your divorce date. Well, I guess I don't know. They say it takes longer for guys. Well, no, it takes longer for, I don't know. It takes longer for women, I think. Post-divorce. Most of the time, men jump into a relationship quicker than women do. Mine was finalized a year ago? Almost a year ago. But I was gone well before then. I didn't file as soon as I left. I filed like way later, so it's been like what, 3.5 years, almost 4 years, working on 4 years. I think 2018, that's when or was it 2019? 2018? 18 or 19 was when I filed for the first time. I filed for divorce once, and then I pulled it back. I don't know why. Should have just let it keep going through, but I pulled it back, and then I filed again. I think it was like 2 years later. You're separated a year before you file. Yeah, I think it was like a year. Well, it wasn't entirely a year before I filed that I had actually moved out of the house, but it's hard to explain. Like, I literally, like, even when I lived in the house, I literally lived in my own separate bedroom for months, so. You got me beat. You got us beat, Delaney. See, that sucks. You gotta be separated for 2 years before divorce. Maybe it's because some people do change their mind, I guess, but Jason, that's why I pulled mine back the first time. Yeah. Well, I tell you what, my kids were like, they thought they were getting 2 Christmases, 2 birthdays, 2 of everything. They really did. He was all excited. Yeah, I didn't either. Well, yeah, I didn't date. Well, shit. Here we are. Years later. Post-divorce. Yeah, I didn't date until I didn't decide to date until I was divorced. I mean, I talked to a couple people, but I didn't, and it was very, very briefly, like only a couple of days. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm not ready yet. I gotta laugh at myself. Oh my gosh. I think I'm pretty ready now, though. Pretty ready now. Although my kids, they have to have approval. They've only approved 2. My bad, 3. 3. They've approved 3. 1 has gotten their chain revoked. Not to date that person. As far as the other 2, 1 is, as far as my oldest daughter is concerned, very, she's not pleased with. So, can be separated for a year in Australia. See, there's no time limitation here. You could freaking file living with the person, like you can file well, like in the end, with my second ex, we were, shit, it was, what was it? Like 7 months before I moved out, bought my house. We sold the old house and I bought my house here. Maybe 6 months. Maybe in 6 months. We lived in the same house. It was not easy. I'm going to tell you that right now. It was not freaking easy. Shrek, I didn't run you by, my kid. You want me to ask? I don't even know where they're at. I don't know. I know the question that my daughter would ask you. And you'd have to be straight up. She'd ask you, do you know the Muffin Man? That's my mini-me right there. I'm telling you. No, I think they're upstairs. They're not in the living room. I'm telling you, they're my little mini-me's. They're such little smart asses. Yeah, do you know the Muffin Man? And that's not the appropriate response. Jason, that's not the appropriate response either. Come on now. Jason, you know better. Oh my, I can't even tell you some of the jokes my kids tell me. It's not YouTube appropriate for this channel. Some of the stuff they come up with. I'm like, this mouth dropping like, you gotta be shitting me. Like, seriously? I'm gonna have to cut, like, all this. Ooh, batteries. What do we need batteries for? There you go, Jason. Forgot the question mark. The Muffin Man? Yes. I know the Muffin Man. I bought a, I bought a beef jerky today. It's like one of those, like, thicker ones, right? You don't know what a beef jerky, it's like, and this is what I'm going to call it, because this is what I called it to my kids. It's a meat stick. It's like really long, like meat stick, right? And I just told my oldest, I was like, I started like smacking her with my freaking beef jerky. I was like, come here, I'm gonna beat you with my meat. It was thick and it was long. And she's like, Mom, would you stop talking like that? I'm like, what? I'm like, what else is it? It's a freaking meat stick. Like, she's like, why didn't you get the one with the cheese? I was like, it's so damn hot. I did not want to get sick. trying to eat some cheese. Oh gosh, it was so funny though. I'm running around chasing her with my meat stick. I got my little meat wiggling. Yeah, this is what this is what goes on in our house. Slug for VW. Yep, we do. Slug bug. Yep. And we do the padiddle thing where you got like one headlight out or tail light. We like punch the crap out of each other sometimes. Although they're a little worse than me. They don't do it, they try not to do it as hard to me because they know I bruise very easily. But the sad thing is if they hit me in the same spot over and over, no matter how hard they punch, like it still will give me a bruise. I'm like, okay. Slap for one headlight, slap for rolling dumpsters. That's a new one. We talk about point systems too, about running people over. We never do, but if we're just like 10 points. Oh, 5 points for that one. We're just silly. You got living in the Hall of Fame. Only in America? I'm gonna tell you what. Put me over in England or one of those other countries, I'm gonna do the same damn thing, driving on the left-hand side of the road. I'm gonna be like, slug bug, wham! I'll find another car. Well, no, because they should have slug bugs over there. Because it's a German-made car. Volkswagen Beetles? Those are German-made cars, aren't they? Well, see, you should have a bunch of them over there. Oh, that makes it even more fun. A bunch of little buggers. You'd be getting slugged like crazy. Be like white, black, blue, purple, green, yellow, beige. Oh, actually, what is it? Black is no punchbacks. And I think it's white is no punch. Is it black, no punches? No punchbacks? I think you can't punch on white. Or is it you can't punch on black? I can't remember. Anyhow. Probably. I can get along with everybody. My oldest is a little bit more shy. New. Around new people. Very shy. At first. But if you say something smart ass to her, depends. If you put her on the spot, she don't like it. She don't like being put on the spot. Once she starts warming up and you say something smart ass to her, something funny smart ass, she definitely would be, she'll cut right back at you to say something smart ass. Now the youngest one, you say something smart ass to her, she's gonna come right back at you with something funny. She's quick with it. And I'm gonna tell you, you say something stupid, she's really gonna make you feel stupid, and she's quick with it too. And I'm like, you can't say that. Don't say that. Well, was I wrong? No, but be nicer about it. Gosh. She's a little sharp tongue. That's my little Leo, though. Alright. We got to go. Got to go. Got to go. Y'all have a good night. Thank you guys for being here. Shrek, Delaney, Jason. You guys have a great night. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Hanging with me. It's been a long day. Long night. So, love, love, love you guys. Have a great night. So, Jason, Delaney, really appreciate you. Hopefully I can catch you guys on later. So, talk to y'all later. Oh, and see you guys tomorrow. We will be doing the, actually doing the In the Dark series tomorrow. It's been a while, a hot minute. That one is a, like I did put on there, a trigger warning. Because Lord knows what's going to come out, and that one is very draining, because it's kind of like in the lower energies. So we'll see what comes out tomorrow, and that's that kind of energy. So I hope this resonated with you guys. It was a good read. Very good read. Appreciate you. Love, love, love. Have a great night.